The digital presence of Prime Minister Narendra Modi received another avenue today when the PM launched the Narendra Modi Mobile App. Now, it will provide instant updates and an opportunity to receive messages and emails directly from the Prime Minister. It's an Android-based application and is another application to share ideas and suggestions with him.
Well, good news for all you tech-savvy people. Prime Minister Narendra Modi launched his mobile app, Narendra Modi Mobile App, which you can download from your Android-based mobile phone. So this app is basically Android application. Well, Prime Minister tweeted about it, and here it is. He also uploaded a pic on the Twitter and tweeted about it, saying that launched Narendra Modi Mobile App. Come, let's stay connected on the mobile. And of course, he asked for your feedback, valuable feedback on how this app can be improved. But let's understand how you can download this mobile app. A simple application. You can easily go to your Play Store, your Google Play Store, just write Narendra Modi Mobile App, and of course you'll get this application. But I've already downloaded that mobile app on my mobile. So here it is. When you open, there is this picture, Narendra Modi Mobile App. It opens, and the first page shows all what's happening in the news. The first, of course, picture showing the fact that Prime Minister Narendra Modi launched his mobile app. But if you go towards the right side, if you click these buttons, it will show you all the important features. So a very user-friendly mobile app, and you can click it. So there are blogs of the Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Man Ki Baat. You can see the previous versions of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Man Ki Baat speeches, and of course interviews, media coverage, and iconography. You can get really beautiful graphics about various sectors, whether it's economy, social sector, agriculture, and of course you can connect with the Prime Minister. There's a button, interact with the Prime Minister, and you can, of course, when I downloaded it, this application, the first thing I got is welcome, thank you for downloading the Narendra Modi Mobile App, and this was the message I got. And of course, well, the basic function of this mobile app is connect with the common man, and that is, of course, the basic aim of the Prime Minister. Also, he was one of the first leaders to tweet a lot on Twitter, and first leader to come on the Facebook. And of course, there is a button, the social buzz, what's going on the social media sector, especially the Facebook and Twitter. So on Facebook also, Prime Minister of course telling that he launched this mobile app and various initiatives. And of course, he has talked about yoga on his Facebook page, and the launch of the mobile app comes just days before that big yoga day. And of course, this will be important because you will be able to connect with the Prime Minister on that day, and we can expect much more initiatives from the Prime Minister in coming few days. Well, that's all. With camera person Saurav, Siddhant Sibbal, DD News, New Delhi.
Well, and joining us in the studio is Subi Chaturvedi, an expert in new media and also a member of the Internet Governance Forum of the United Nations. Thanks very much for being with us, Ms. Chaturvedi. First of all, what is it? I mean, it must be quite something, right, to be in touch with the Prime Minister of the country on the mobile through this app, isn't it? I mean, that's quite something, isn't it?
Absolutely. I think not just the reaffirmation that you can now directly engage and reach out to the Prime Minister of the country, which itself is cathartic. It is also greatly reaffirming and reassuring. But there are several implications of that. Okay. We've believed, as the world's largest democracy, that elections have largely been representative. This is an application that makes the nature of democracy in India truly participatory. The internet is a fascinating tool of information exchange, knowledge, new portals of connections, and new avenues for us. However, the International Telecommunications Union looks at internet penetration in India at a mere 15%. Yes. But this next leap of faith from 300 million users to 500 million users, half of them already are accessing the internet only through the mobile. Now, the numbers favor us, and we have over 940 million mobile connections. Right. This app, available on a smartphone, which is easily affordable, accessible, and India has clearly voted in favor of the mobile connection, allows you to bridge these gaps. Not only does it keep you informed about your Prime Minister's travel schedules, it also allows him to seek polls and opinions directly and engage with citizens.
But Ms. Chaturvedi, why then only on Android? Well, because you said that, okay, it's
Correct.
affordable, but I mean, there are other users as well. I mean, for instance, I myself, I don't use Android, so I'm stuck.
So absolutely agree. I think we're still in the second phase of development. The wireframe, mainframe blueprints have just been submitted. I believe another month of testing and they'll be able to roll out on other platforms, iOS platforms as well. I'm sure that is in the pipeline. I think they're going to be technology and platform neutral as well as agnostic, because like you rightly point out, there are many other platforms of engagement. Android and Google Play became the obvious choice because for the first time they've collaborated with Google, and therefore I think it's an initial start, and I believe the road way ahead has much to offer. I'm sure there'll be other platforms and users, because the applications are only just being added, the interface is only being designed, it's still in the beta stage. There's a lot more coming up there.
And language?
Yes, so the very parameters of the call for competition, and this again is a great initiative that allows citizen participation from stage one, said it must be multilingual.
Absolutely.
It must be offered in both English and Hindi. So to start with, you have 2 languages, and one of the biggest challenges of internet in India has been availability of local language content. So I am truly looking forward to many more languages. On the currency itself, we're the only nation that has 16 languages. So I hope at least like .Bharat, which is a fantastic initiative, we will have versions that allow users of all languages to engage. At least the top 16 languages must be represented.
So what this is to complement Twitter and the other formats where the Prime Minister's, you know, like mygov.in, or does it, I mean, because anyway, people have different ways. I mean, people access through the internet as well. They also use their mobile phones, but one will have a preference. I mean, people are carrying their phones with them all the time. So maybe this will be a preference over the others.
Mark, absolutely. So while Twitter has growing number of followers, Facebook has many more, it could just be a country by itself. mygov.in was a very comprehensive portal that divided ways of intervention and actual calls and asks from citizens across 6 important clusters. This would help you to directly, as you say, carry this mobile app in your pocket and have access to governance, and the PMO coming online for the first time across the world is a first, and that is a milestone. I think that allows the time gap to be lax. It allows the ease of use and convenience. You don't have to be sitting in front of a tablet. You have the mobile phone and you can engage directly. It's also interactive in many ways than one. So you have his schedule, you know where he's going, you know the priority areas. You also know at what stage of development various schemes are and how they're doing. So I think the two-way medium of social media, whatever platform of choice you might have been, earlier restrictions had intermediaries, Facebook, Google, both of them. Mobile app directly connects the citizen with the government, and I think that is the specific plus that we have where we move forward on technology as well as engagement with citizens.
Ms. Chaturvedi, thanks very much for being with us here
Pleasure,
on
Mal.
Newsnight.
Thank you for having me.
Well, moving on.